Hey, it's Russell, back again with another episode, and we're gonna get going right away. I'm still playing in 11.40.7, or I think it was 11.7.40, my bad. I get it all mixed up all the time. But yeah, and we're playing the game. I am recording these a little in advance before they come out. Looking to strike a deal. We haven't been doing any of these deals, but that's because I want to focus on our releases. I want to have products of our own. I don't want to be helping other companies with their products at the moment. I want to build up my company, my brand, Zebulon. So, next time. And our press build was released. So let's see what they think of it. Put out a build. I haven't really heard. It might be a new big hit, new features. Try it out yourself. Large growth for Flycore. Alpha Digital taken over. Wow. There's already a takeover. It's only 10 years into the game. That's not something I've really been able to take too much advantage of. Like I have bought companies in this game, mess with stock market a little, but it hasn't been the most fruitful of things I've done this game. So yeah, I haven't really messed around with it much. Have Speaking of that, have I put anything into bonds at all? I forget. No, I haven't. I might wait to do that though, because we will be spending a lot of money while we wait for this release to go. Maybe after this release though, I can start putting money in there. Save it away. Get some interest off of it. Because it is better than just having it sit here, but at the same time, what's the point of putting it in there if I'm just going to withdraw it again, probably. We do have till 1992 though, so this will for sure last us longer than that. If this does turn out to be a flop though, we're going to need this money to survive. So I don't want to put it into bonds just yet. This can be released. Press release. Already started working on Zebulon Paint, cutting edge, release some videos. Nice. So we can start making our next press release. We don't have to release it for a while. It's March right now, so we should probably release the next press release at the end of 1991. We don't want to give them too many press releases, or else they'll make announcements like they send us another one again. And you can see we do have more followers, much more followers than we had last time. Still not a crazy amount of followers. And we can't expect that much because we've only brought our market recognition up to 1.5 hearts. But still, it's much better than before. And yeah, we'll release a press build and press release next month. We can also start prioritizing hype a little more, so that we aren't losing followers during that time. We don't need to prioritize this so much because we won't be releasing it for a while. And let's go ahead and set this to 15K because we aren't really selling much anymore. No need to really put a lot of money into marketing anymore. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we're still selling some, but yeah. And we do want to keep selling, even if it's not making so much profit, just because it is still keeping our name out there, so people don't forget us. Did I put 25K? I meant to put 15. Not 15. Why does it say 23K though? I'm confused. I don't want it to be. Huh. But then the bar seems to be going towards 15K. Interesting. So is it going to stop at 15K? Stops at 11K. Oh well. I don't know. We'll see. So we've kept the queue pretty well. We've missed 0 over our course of the last release, which is great for our market recognition. And I assume we're going to have to expand the customer service team if we want to maintain that standard for the next release, because I expect the next release to be much bigger than we have going to have much more active users than last time around because we've built up a name now. Zebulon paint, noise, nothing new. Yeah. Looking good. We have our workers here because they've finished their maintenance and IT work for the day. And I doubt they have. Oh, this person left their computer on. What the heck? You gotta turn off your computer. Look at that. It's staying on all night. You can see some of the desktop icons on it. Let's see what they do on their computers. They haven't tapped into any window. Yeah, these people don't seem to be doing anything. They turned off their computer though. Now you remember to turn off your computer. Oh, you turned it back on. You guys must have been just been on break. Leave on your computers. Are you gonna leave on your computer again? No, good. You left on your computer though. Man, what are these people doing? You're with your hammer. Please don't smash anything. Thank you. And yeah, we haven't had a break-in. You know, we have our Secret Service members right here guarding, making sure that doesn't happen. I think you can hear the air conditioning unit. Is that like... So if we go away from that... Yeah, when you go near the air conditioning unit, it makes like a noise. What about ventilation? Is there a... There's a radiator. Radiator doesn't really make much noise, I think. It's mainly the air conditioning units that make a little bit of noise. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the audio of the air conditioning units. I do have the audio of the game set down to quite low. And these guys are typing away. And yeah, this can be not quite promoted yet. Very small amount of code or art left. If it was able to be promoted, this would be like flashing. So I want to let them finish what they're doing before we promote it. No rush, again. We're going to be releasing in 2 years. So let them keep going. There we go, promote. And let them do some bug fixes. Now the question is, what do I want these guys to be doing in the meantime? I could have them do some deals. I could have them do some regular contracts, or I could maybe start having them develop something else. What are their skills? I could also have them get educated, which would be useful. I need to be looking at the skills of these guys, actually. You can do audio development in 3D. You can do 3D art. You can do audio programming. So we don't have any you can actually do design work for 3D. Interesting. Our designer can do that too. Our artist is limited to... Actually, I take that back. We can upgrade the artist, I think. Yeah, we can upgrade the artist if we want. But right now, we're limited to 3D art. We could start a 3D designer if we wanted to. A 3D editor, I mean. We have more 3D skills too. So we could, while we wait for this, let's do some bug fixing till maybe like, you know, October 1991. And then maybe we could start the development of a 3D editor while we wait for this one with our team. But yeah, let's do some bug fixes first. And let's prioritize the bug fixes too. Make it pretty high priority. And we're going slowly on this. We don't have much motivation to get it done quickly. Because again, we can just release this December next year. That's what I'm aiming for. And yeah, there's not much work we have to do on this either. We've already fixed most of the bugs that we verified. So not much work in programming there. So yeah, let's focus our programming efforts here for the next year or so. Make sure we have a nice polished product. And then once we have pushed that, actually, I think what we can do, actually, let's do this. If we develop a 3D editor and we'll only have like a couple people really focusing on the design work for that. So yeah, we can start the development now. Actually, let's start the development in January 1991. Let's just do that. So it's a 1991 product. So that a couple more months pass by of our designers focusing on this. And I think 3D editor is the way to go next. I think there's less competition in the 3D editor market at the moment, which is nice. So that would be good. Upcoming releases, let's just double check that. 1992. Yeah, so no 2D editors coming out in 1992. So we'll be able to dominate that. 1993 doesn't seem like much is coming out at all. I don't see any 3D editors on the way for anyone. So yeah. Hopefully we can take advantage of that with a 3D editor. Supply and demand. And yeah. Again, you know, people just eating away, going to the restroom, and working away. That's all they're doing. And next month we'll start the 3D editor. We're almost done with this, but we aren't going to release it for like almost a year. Because again, we don't want to make the press releases back to back. Because there's penalties for that. Same thing with the press builds. And it is January. So let's start the development of our first 3D editor. We're gonna make it, you gotta bring up the interest some, but not too much. We don't want to make it a very hard one to make. We can put a bit more into system, actually, because, ooh, that might be all we need. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's because it's double. It's level 2. Oh, it's gonna be hard to develop then. About a year actually. Interesting. Maybe we should do that. Have these, just develop these two, and then slowly start adding these in the subsequent releases. Again, we want to make a name for ourselves, so we don't want it to be too expensive. Let's do $75. And we're going to make it, what shall we name this? Gosh, I don't really use a lot of 3D editors. I have in the past, but I don't ever remember the name of them because I was in computer classes, but I don't remember the name of any of the 3D editors we've ever messed with. Man, let's just call it Zebulon Paint 3D. That's a terrible name. Maybe I'll rename it later, but again, want to keep moving on. Oh, Zebulon Paint. You know what? A lot of 3D editors are a pain in the butt. So, yeah, let's just keep it Zebulon Paint. Nah, Paint. What else was it going to do? We don't want to do a framework. It'll slow down the development. We can't bring up the tech level, really. What else are we doing? We're adding... Oh, operating systems can't do this yet. Interesting. So that's why no one's released it yet. So we would have to develop an operating system. I wonder... Is there an operating... Oh! Is there an operating system... that's coming out. Let's upcoming releases. OS, Tiger 2. It would be this one, or Tiger 8. My bad, the Tiger 8. Is there a way to look at the details of it? To see what features they'll have? Not really. Huh. So I guess we can't do a 3D editor. That's interesting. I've never seen that before where there's no operating system for that. What if we made our own computer operating system with that could handle 3D? Let's develop a software. That would be interesting. Operating system, computer. And it's very hard to develop a operating system. Let's just do 3D rendering as an ability. What else? Notifications, because we all love those. We all hate those, really. Unified search. It's gonna take 2 years already. File encryption. Not big fan. And the thing is, it takes so long to develop an operating system. The return might be nice in the long run. Let's not do much expected interest for this first one. I mean, we are making this one so we can do the 3D rendering. Let's do this. So it isn't impossible. 9 programmers, it is kind of out of our reach. Is that because of 3D rendering? Yeah. Oof. We have to hold off on this with the 3D rendering network. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's hold off on this. We didn't really have much people available for audio either. But I think we can start an audio tool. What are our other options? Offer software. You can do that because that's a lot of 2D for the interface and system. And we could do a antivirus, I think. Yeah, we can do an antivirus because that's system also. And what's coming out? Upcoming releases. Game. I don't see antivirus much. I see lots of Office softwares right now, which means there might not be an Office software coming very soon after that. Antivirus or Office software. We do have a clear window for both of them. Let's do... Which one's going to get us more money? That's a good question. So the base cost of an Office software is like $7. Base cost of an antivirus is $2. Oh wow. 2 and 2. 2, 2, 1. Less interest. Even less interest. Okay, let's do Office software. Why not? And we'll be able to expand on that in the future. Let's do a dictionary. No one is trying to do math. Let's do even a, I think we do have level 2 system people. So let's do a dictionary and thesaurus. Oh, spell check. Ooh. Snap. Auto page layout. Yeah. That's actually going to be a pretty big project. For 6 programmers, 3 designers. Let's do it. Why not? We can have it going in the background for a very long time if we want to. Or we could dedicate a whole nother team to it if our next one is pretty successful. Let's do it for $50. And we're going to name it Zebulon Office. And we're going to... We should probably build an SCM at some point, but not now. Advance. Let's do a framework. And it's going to be the Office framework. Or let's do Zebulon Office 1.0. So that we can have a subsequent release really fast after this one. That's probably the only ones that go on right now. Let's do these ones also. Just cause. Tiger 7. That's the next one. That's the best we're going to get for that interest. And yeah, let's do it. Why not? It's going to take a while to do design work, but our designers can work on that while we're doing the bug fixes for that. Let's manage employees. You're focused on design, actually. So let's see if you focus on the design for this or this because it's priority 10. I'm interested to see that. And I'm fine with you doing either, actually. Let's look at Russell. You seem to be doing design work, which is fine. You know, get this out of the way. And you're having a meeting also. Nice. So I might end up pawning this off to some other team if we get a second team going. We could also just make a second team for the office software if our release isn't so big and we do stay in this building, and we can build like a small customer service building to house these guys and expand our team a little more. That might be the way to go. Transition from one building into two building with teams. Burglars are here to loot the premises, but they went home empty-handed. We got the Secret Service protecting us. Look at them. And I like how they both have shaved heads. I think we do have one of our 3 security guards doesn't have a shaved head. Let's wait. This guy's shift is about to end. And who's gonna come in after him? Oh no, another guy with shaved head. There you go. They really do look like the Secret Service. Look at that. That's already done with the first iteration. So we're making good progress there. We are working on the bugs a bit more. And yeah. Let's see how many bugs we can get done before the release. I'm sure we can get quite a bit done. And we are prioritizing it so these people don't go do other things. They're focusing on the code. And we'll be close to releasing that sometime. Let's just bring this to 10K. Not 110K. Zebulon Office is making good progress. Yeah, I think that's the right way to go, Zebulon Office. After all, it is a lot of 2D in system, and these guys specialize in 2D in system right now. So yeah, I think it's a good second choice to work on. I am tempted to make an operating system with one team and have a 3D developer developing with another team and have them develop both at the same time. That might be an interesting way to release the first 3D editor. But we'd have to have enough money to do 2 teams for that. But yeah, that might be the way to go. That would be interesting. Have the very first operating system with 3D capability, assuming they haven't released one with 3D capability within the next couple years, which is a very big possibility. In fact, saying that, I realize someone's probably going to beat me to the punch for that. Yeah. Interesting. Let's move on to the next day. Develop away. And we're making good progress. Good progress. Getting some phone calls. We could be researching newer versions of, oh look, these guys, they've already got the newest version. We could be researching new tech levels if we wanted to for 2D and system and stuff like that. But I don't think that's important at this stage of the game. I think that might be important much later. I think our teams are mainly going to just focus on development. We don't have a research team for a while. It's too early to be thinking about research with this kind of budget. And yeah, they almost get to 10,000 a day on this. They're making progress with the bugs for this. Not as much progress as I was thinking they're going to make. Maybe I should switch you secondary, primary. I think you're going to make a lot more progress on the bug fixes than these other guys. The bug fixes do slow down over the course of time, just because it becomes harder to identify and fix the bugs as you get more bugs fixed. But yeah, we'll see how many more bugs we can fix before the release. We'll put a little more priority on that right now. It will keep working on the Office software. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, favorite the video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more. Thank you so much. Tune in next time. Have a good one. God bless.
Tú, había una la marico, un triple para ella.